We are Mike and Taylor, and these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. 4 years ago, we sold our home and everything we owned, moved onto a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. This is the story of us making our way. Welcome back, friends. We have recently arrived to the San Blas archipelago, a cluster of 365 islands on the north coast of Panama. And we're just beginning to settle in.
Can you believe this water? This water, it's been sort of a little bit of a roller coaster since we got here with the refrigeration, and we've actually had quite a lot of stormy weather that we've just, like a lot of rainy days and kind of riding out a low, like a depression that was forming off the coast of Panama for a while, but it literally just moved out yesterday and our refrigeration is mostly behaving, and it feels like the sun is rising on our time in San Blas for real. And this beach is about as epic as it gets. Like, Mike and I have been talking a lot, and kind of saying how it almost kind of feels like we have been sailing for like 3 years just to get here in some ways. Like, this is really just kind of as good as it gets, and I can't get over it.
After an extremely challenging stretch of time, working our way through Central America during rainy season, having all of the terrifying squalls, rolly anchorages, sketchy beach landings, and other countless concerns finally gone felt huge. And like we could finally relax. And what a place to get to relax in.
Well, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we are making a super short jump, like 30 minutes or something, to a new little cluster of islands that look like about as picturesque as you can imagine. However, to get there, we gotta go through this like maze of reefs and really shallow points. So I'm taking up posts here on the bow to just keep an eye for things. It's so hard though because the water's so clear. Even when you're in like 35 feet, it looks like you're in like 12. So it always looks shallower than it is. So it's kind of hard even like just visually spotting. And the satellite images get a little bit hazy here, so they're not super helpful. So anyway, we're gonna just do a big wide swoop, and we're just gonna hope that we don't hit any reefs, and hopefully have the anchor down in a brand new paradise.
Really wild. In our cruising guide, there's an aerial image of this island. I don't know when it was taken, but I think the book's from 2015. It might be an older image than that, but and this island is like completely covered in like mature palm trees, and it looks like it's just I don't know if there's like a big storm, and we're outside the hurricane belt, so it doesn't get too bad here. These islands are so, like, they're just barely above sea level, and they're like all the time having to redraw maps and stuff because islands are just slowly disappearing, you know, like a few inches of sea level rise and stuff just starts to go away. But obviously this island has not been faring too well. Looks like they've planted some young trees. You can see, like, over here there's a water cistern, and the stumps of old palms have just sort of submerged. And I don't know exactly the cause, but it's a real problem for the Guna here. Sure is beautiful though.
Alright, so we've been in the San Blas Islands for a little bit now, and we have not gone for a snorkel yet, mostly because it's been very rainy, it's been very stormy, it's been very overcast, and not like super awesome conditions to go, you know, get awesome clarity and swim around and whatever. But today is sunny, we're in this beautiful new spot, and I don't know, we're just gonna go for a swim, we're gonna go for a snorkel. I'm like a little bit nervous because when we were dropping anchor yesterday, our buddy boat, right after they dropped anchor, had a huge nurse shark circle their boat. And of course, nurse sharks are not anything to really worry about, but I just don't know what we're really gonna see, and I don't really know what to expect, so I don't know. We're gonna go for a swim. It's so beautiful here. It's so beautiful here. Wow.
While we've seen coral nearly everywhere we've been, these coral reefs are some of the largest and healthiest we've gotten to swim around. And since this was our first dive in the Atlantic since transiting the canal, we enjoyed getting to see all the new varieties of fish and ocean critters as well.
Wow, the snorkeling was awesome. We did kind of two different spots, and we almost saw a shark. There were some people near us that were like pointing and screaming that there was a shark near us, but we never saw it.
They were on the beach.
They were on the beach. I think it was probably just like we were really shallow. I think
Yeah.
it was a little guy.
We looked for it.
But it was cool. I saw we like literally like walked in from the beach. Like we beached the dinghy, walked in, which we rarely do snorkeling, and like the first rock I look under, there's a lobster. So that was cool.
Lots of cool stuff.
That's only the third lobster I've ever seen.
Coral is beautiful.
And then some really cool coral. And we went out to a farther out reef. That coral was like the coolest coral we've seen
ever. Like really, really cool.
Not a ton of fish, like a lot of little fish, not a lot of big fish. But the coral seemed healthy there, which I was happy to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I really want to go check out like the deeper reefs, like out near the outside. That's probably where the big sharks are.
A fish friend. Mike had his own pilot fish.
I didn't know he was with me for the longest time. And then when you started pointing him out, I had like no idea what you were pointing at. 'Cause he was swimming was he like right under my face?
He was right next to your chin for a bunch, and then he was under your chest. Like he was like under you like a little baby. It was
like
really cute.
Fish. I had no idea. And then later I was kind of by myself, and he was still with me.
He loved you.
And he started swimming close enough to my mast so I could actually see him. But he was with me forever.
I know, and he thought you were his mom.
Yeah.
Because you had
cool.
matching colors.
That's true. We were matching. I should probably name him.
Yeah.
Or her. Is it a boy?
Or her.
Boyfish, girlfish?
Redfish, bluefish. Today is laundry day on Via and the San Blas Island, and one of the features of being in this like remote archipelago surrounded by nothing but this indigenous community is that there's no lavanderia for a long way away. So all laundry is done by hand, including like sheets and towels and stuff. And that's what I'm up to today. So I don't even know what time it is. I think it's 10. I think I started at 7 or 7:30. I have one load of clothing left, and I'm a little sweaty. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You know, I've got like a large bucket, but you know, I can only fit like one sheet at a time. So I think I've done, let's see, I think I'm on load 7 or 8 right now. Probably it would make sense to split this up a little bit over the days, but I want to take advantage of the full sun we have today because it helps things dry, obviously. Because if it's not sunny, the humidity is just not gonna let that stuff dry. So I started early because we've got some things that take a while. And yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is what we're up to. We also have the engine on because it's been overcast the last couple days and we just haven't been able to keep up with power like at all. So even though it is sunny today, our batteries are like depleted, and so we're running the engine a little bit, making water, refilling all the water that I've been using on laundry, and you know, just kind of topping off and resetting. And yeah, so that's what we're up to today. Laundry day. I kind of feel like Lucille Ball making wine. Oh my gosh, so the other part about being in these beautiful remote San Blas Islands is there's no grocery stores, like anywhere. There's a couple teeny tiny little tiendas that you can, you know, possibly find some like maybe canned stuff and toilet paper, but that's really the extent of it. Ooh, my battery died. Actually, it didn't die, it just literally overheated too hot out here. What I was saying was that because there's no grocery stores anywhere around here, there is this brilliant service that one of the local Guna guys has created where you order online for the Panama equivalent of like Costco. So you place your order online, you pay for it online, he goes and picks it up for you, and then he shuttles it out to your boat. Yeah. Okay? And so we placed an order a few days ago. Today he just showed up, and it's incredible because like we got just like coffee and olive oil, you know, a lot of stuff since we couldn't do a really proper provision. And then we had to throw out a bunch of stuff in our freezer. We've been kind of like low on some food stuff that we eat all the time. So laundry day and reprovision day. That's quite a service. So cool. And they also sell fruits and vegetables from the boat. So we got some stuff there as well. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, let's do 6 of those. Tick boys. Muchas gracias. Bye. Look at this yard sale. Wow, got a lot done today. I don't even think it's noon yet. What a yard sale we're having here though, huh? You guys want to buy anything? Ooh. Oh. Laundry is dry mostly. Still a few things hanging out here, but the sheets and towels and stuff are all dry. Made the bed, put that all away, put all the food away, the huge amount of food that we got, that all just got stowed. It is hot up in here, so I think it's time to go. Vamos a la playa con mi perritos. Time to go for a dip. Sky's like really clear, the color of this water just turns. I mean, it's always pretty, but like you don't get a lot of full sun yet in the season, and so when it's really like, oh, I thought that was a croc, but it's a stick.
It does look a little like a croc. It's kind of moving.
Yeah. We've been calling this little island Emoji Island because it literally just looks like the island emoji. Like perfect palm trees and super, super tiny.
When we set off from Seattle years ago, this was the stuff that our cruising dreams were made of. It only took 3 years of sailing and slowly traversing over 9,000 nautical miles, but we had made it. And with no rush to leave here anytime soon, this was our well-earned opportunity to sit back, relax, and enjoy all our hard work that had brought us here, to one of the most stunning and pristine places on the planet. Join us next time as we continue to settle in and we take you on an immersive tour of our new neighborhood.